What's up, everybody? Today I have a very interesting video for you guys today. So before we get into it, make sure you leave a comment down below. Just please leave a comment. The most important thing to me is please leave a comment down below. I love to compare predictions and analysis together. And if you have any thoughts or theories, comment down below, and I'll get down and back to you as soon as I can. And also, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share this video if you can. Need all the views we get. I'm sure there's someone out there who you know who would need and like to see this video. And always subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the channel's content. Check out my other videos you already know. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. So today I'm going to be talking about the character Yasmine. Yeah, the blonde-headed bully of the show, which a lot of people don't like. Obviously, Moon is the hottest. I love Moon so much. Hannah Keppel, so much. She's so hot. No doubt about that. Anyway, but Yasmine, her best friend. Basically, you could say Moon's been a bigger character than Yasmine. Although the 2 seasons that Yasmine has been in the show, that's the reason, because Moon's been in all 3 seasons. The 2 seasons that Yasmine has been in the show, actually, she's had a bigger role than Moon. So let's start at the start of Yasmine's character. She came in as a spoiled rich bully who was not nice to Aisha, and Moon was also not nice until she realized that she should be. And then, she just went, on a completely, she got worse to the point where she was just nice, and then, when as Hawk got worse and worse and finally reached his full evil, they completely separated those 2 characters and put Moon as this, hippie, put her character arc at a hippie angle, and also lesbian. So obviously, they separated her and Hawk completely, and then, Yasmine was dropped in season 2 after Aisha finally stood up to her at the party that it was supposed to be Yasmin's birthday, and Aisha beat her to the party, and threw a big party of her own, along with giving Yasmine a front wedgie for everything bad she'd ever done to her. And after that, we did not see Yasmine at all. Now, one thing I did leave out, like I said, she's really mean to Sam. She didn't treat Sam equally in their group. Obviously, Kyler, Sam's first boyfriend on the show before literally everyone else. The 2 main boys, him as soon as Kyler spread all those lies about Sam and everything. Basically, he also told Yasmine and Moon how Sam thought she was better than them, or some crazy stuff like that. They talk about in the car when they stopped being friends. So yeah, and then Yasmine, kind of departed the show for a few episodes after season 1, episode 5, when Kyler did as well, because Miguel finally stood up to Kyler, and then we saw Yasmine back in season 1, episode 9, where she was at the party, and of course that got wrecked for her. So it was supposed to be her birthday, and it got wrecked for her. So yeah, that's the last we saw Yasmine until season 3, when she came back in the very first episode. Apparently she'd gone to Paris. That's what they said for season 2. Which I tell you, they're making a lot of things for these characters. Now, they didn't make one for Kyler, why he wasn't in season 2 and just came back in season 3. They didn't really give a good explanation on that. And I think he'd been absent of a lot if he didn't know about the transformation of the Hawk. And he's like, "Kid with a lip, I thought he moved," everything like that. But anyway, yeah. So we saw, them give it to be where, since Yasmine wasn't going to be in season 2, they said, "Oh, okay, so let's just, obviously say, let's give her a role that she's out of town and everything," which is the exact kind of thing they gave Aisha, which is why a lot of people could really see, and I do see too, Aisha coming back in season 4, because they obviously depart these characters for a season, both like Kyler and Yasmine, for example, from season 2, and then they came back in season 3. Well, that's exactly what they did with Aisha. They didn't have her in season 3, and they came up with a story, why she wasn't, and that's why I strongly believe to see her in season 4, honestly. But anyway, getting back to Yasmine, she came back. She was a bit of a jerk at the first of the season, kind of like her old self. Obviously she wasn't as popular after everything went down, and the Karate Kids had obviously taken over the school at that point. And then we saw her in season 3, episode 7. One of her, basically, it had to be, honestly, her biggest screen time. Her biggest role in any episode ever. I mean, she didn't have that big a role. Her and Moon, neither one of them did, really. But, we saw her comforting Dimitri after Kyler, drew on his cast and everything. And, it finally made her realize, okay, that's not the way to do. I see how bad it makes people feel. And I've I've had to deal with it before recently. So she goes and comforts Dimitri by signing his cast, and honestly, what she wrote would have got him in way more trouble when she got home, just saying. But yeah, and then Yasmine, they had a little good interaction, and then obviously the next day or whatever it was, I don't think it was the next day, it was supposed to be the next day, but we saw them kissing in the hallway. Sam and Miguel were just, making up, and, Miguel happened to be looking at Sam, and they were over in a corner, and, they saw them kissing. And another thing that was interesting to point out is that we saw how Yasmine was, I'm not going to say dress, I'm not, going to, divide anybody here or anything like that, or, culture, make a culture difference with anybody like that, if you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not, going to throw, anybody off to the side or anything like that. But she definitely was not dressed, or in season 3, episode 7, when she was having the interaction with Dimitri, she definitely was not dressed like we would normally see that typical spoiled rich girl. Which is interesting, and it almost makes you believe that not only is she getting a redemption arc, but she might be going down the road to be the next Moon. And that where it leads off to where the fact, and if check out this video if you already know, it is my boldest prediction currently for Cobra Kai Season 4, where we have Moon and her girlfriend Piper in the thumbnail after they had just kissed in front of Hawk. And I titled that video, Why Moon Will Be Pure Evil and Join Cobra Kai in Cobra Kai Season 4. That's what I think. Yeah, but you'll be able to find, I'm sure. It's the only thumbnail I have with Moon and the Piper girl, too. And you can see Hawk's face on the side, obviously. So, when he saw it happen. And that's why I think we're going to see Yasmine really start acting like Moon did, really become a sweet girl. I honestly think her and Sam will make up, and, Yasmine will be really apologetic to everything she did to Sam. So she seems like she's going to become like Moon. And I think they might be on a little pattern. See, the two closest characters to Moon are not Sam. Sam's not one of them. It would really be Yasmine and Hawk. And we've seen since day one Moon be on the exact opposite character arc as Hawk has. When Hawk became, I explained this whole in the whole Why Moon Will Become, Pure Evil and Join Cobra Kai video. When we saw when we saw Hawk start becoming, obviously we know Moon was, a mean girl at the start of the show, and obviously we know we all know how Hawk was. We saw Moon at that party depart her mean friends. That was the very first moments where we started seeing Hawk, become kind of like a cocky jerk and everything like that. Yeah, Moon, obviously took Aisha's side and the friend's side when Yasmine was trying to bully them again at the party. So there you go. I mean, you see, Yasmine's acting different than Moon right then, and Hawk is too. So then, going through, that end of the first season to the mid, season 2, episode 5, we saw, Moon being a sweeter girl. We saw Hawk start becoming more and more of a jerk to Dimitri. It was being hinted that something was about to happen with them, and it did in season 2, episode 5, when Hawk painted his hair red. Hawk got his hair mohawk colored red, and then we saw Moon and them break up, and Moon, every single scene you've seen of her has been at the hippie angle, basically, from this point. And Hawk has been pure evil up until season 3, episode 10, when obviously you got that redemption arc in the LaRusso house fight. So they're not going to keep a character the same forever. That's just not how they do in Cobra Kai. So that's why I really think that Moon will become pure evil and join Cobra Kai in Cobra Kai season 4 and become like another Tori. I really do. I'm not lying. But Yasmine, I think she's going to be like we've seen, maybe not as much of a hippie, but definitely really apologetic and very sweet. I'm just, like I said, I'm not saying she's dressed as a hippie. I just think she's really becoming a lot more humble and everything like that, and she's going to be really apologetic to all the damage she's done. Maybe even if Aisha comes back and joins Miyagi-Do, which is a lot of theory a lot of people have. But here's the theory I have, which I strongly believe after thinking about this about Yasmine. I think, she's going to join Miyagi-Do, especially since Dimitri's in there. I think that's how much of a redemption arc she's going to have, and I think she's going to have the biggest role she probably has ever had in season 4, which is something kind of look forward to, honestly, and probably be in at least 5 or 6 episodes. But her and Dimitri will be, obviously hanging out in Miyagi-Do. And yeah, I really think she's going to be really apologetic to Sam because she really did a lot of bad things to her, and we're going to see them become friends again. And then we're also going to see them, I think, if it does happen with Moon, which I really am thinking. So leave your comments down below. I love to hear it's my boldest prediction right now. For all Cobra Kai, I really think they're going to be talking about, I can't believe, Moon's turned out this way now and everything like that. We gotta take her down and then, make her stop acting like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Leave your comments down below on your predictions and analysis on your thoughts and theories on this theory or any other theories and thoughts you'd like to share. I'd love to get back to you as soon as I can. Most important thing is please leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share this video if you can. I'm sure there's someone out there who you know who would like to see this video. I need all the views I can get. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the channel's content. Check out the other videos you already have not. All right. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. So take care. Peace.